Head of IT Operation. Welcome to the high-octane nerve center of one of the largest e-commerce platforms in the digital ecosystem. As the head of IT operations, my primary mission is deceptively simple yet monumental. Keep our complex systems running smoothly every single second of the day. While product teams focus on building flashy features, my department ensures the digital engine room never overheats, because a single minute of unexpected downtime means millions of dollars in lost sales. In a hyper-growth startup environment, operations are a relentless, living beast that demands absolute vigilance and a deeply proactive mindset. We manage the massive, highly distributed infrastructure that enables millions of concurrent shoppers to browse, search, and check out without a single hitch. If the developers are the architects building the city, then my team represents the critical utility grid that keeps the electricity flowing and the streets safe. People often assume that IT operations is merely a reactive utility function that sits silently in the background, waiting for things to break down. However, in the fast-paced modern tech industry, our role is intensely strategic, predictive, and closely integrated with overall business growth. We continuously design, optimize, and fortify our systems to effortlessly handle unprecedented traffic spikes during massive global promotional shopping campaigns. Being a woman executive steering this critical, high-velocity engineering department requires an exceptional blend of technical grit and strategic foresight. In an industry where speed is frequently prioritized over long-term stability, I must act as the ultimate voice of operational reason and systemic balance. Navigating this delicate equilibrium while maintaining an agile startup culture is precisely what makes this position so deeply fulfilling. To effectively command a world-class IT operations division, your foundational technical hard skills must be exceptionally advanced and broad. You need a profound, practical understanding of cloud-native infrastructure, distributed systems architecture, and scalable network engineering patterns. It is absolutely non-negotiable to master container orchestration and understand exactly how high-throughput microservices interact under immense operational stress. Deep expertise in automation, site reliability engineering principles, and infrastructure as code is what separates standard managers from top-tier leaders. You must be completely comfortable evaluating complex database clustering strategies, caching layer efficiencies, and global content delivery network configurations. In the modern e-commerce landscape, we must treat infrastructure exactly like software, managing it continuously through code and automated pipelines. Our specialized technological toolkit is incredibly vast, sophisticated, and heavily automated to support our continuous deployment culture. For managing cloud infrastructure at scale, we rely on Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud Platform, orchestrated precisely through Terraform. We utilize Kubernetes to manage our containerized microservices, ensuring our applications can automatically scale up during unpredictable traffic surges. Maintaining comprehensive system visibility is paramount, which is why we deploy advanced monitoring solutions like Datadog, Prometheus, and Grafana. For centralized log management and deep root cause analysis, the ELK stack and Splunk are absolutely indispensable to our daily operations. Our incident management workflows are heavily integrated with PagerDuty and Jira Service Management, guaranteeing rapid response times whenever a system anomaly occurs. While technical mastery provides the necessary foundation, your interpersonal soft skills ultimately dictate your long-term success as an executive leader. You must be an elite communicator who can seamlessly translate complex technical infrastructure crises into clear, actionable business impacts for non-technical board members. When a major service degradation occurs, executives care about customer retention and revenue loss, not specific server metrics. Crisis management, emotional resilience, and absolute composure under extreme duress are the defining characteristics of an elite operations leader. When a critical payment dependency fails at midnight during our biggest flash sale, panic is a luxury my team simply cannot afford. I must remain the steadiest, most analytical person in the room, guiding my engineers through stressful remediation protocols with absolute clarity and calm determination. Cultivating a healthy, high-performing engineering culture requires immense empathy, active listening, and a commitment to psychological safety. I spend a significant amount of time aligning cross-functional tech teams, ensuring that developers and operations engineers work in perfect harmony. My objective is to completely eliminate traditional silo mentalities, transforming IT operations into a highly valued and trusted strategic facilitator. Negotiation and strategic vendor management are also vital soft skills that I exercise almost daily in this corporate role. Whether negotiating multi-million-dollar cloud infrastructure contracts or holding external service providers accountable to strict SLAs, sharpness is required. You must protect the financial interests of your startup while establishing robust, collaborative relationships with the global tech vendors that empower your business. My daily routine officially kicks off at 8 a.m. with a deeply focused evaluation of our global infrastructure health dashboards. I review the operational metrics from the previous night, paying close attention to latency spikes, resource utilization trends, and security alerts. Catching minor system anomalies during these early morning hours allows us to proactively remediate potential bottlenecks before they impact our active shopper base. By mid-morning, my focus transitions from tactical system surveillance to high-level strategic alignment and organizational planning. I routinely lead cross-functional architecture reviews with product directors and engineering heads to evaluate the operational readiness of upcoming features. My primary objective during these sessions is to ensure that every single new service complies with our strict scalability and reliability benchmarks. Afternoons are typically dedicated to post-incident reviews, capacity planning simulations, and actively mentoring my operational engineering leads. We meticulously analyze past system failures, treating every glitch as a valuable learning opportunity to further harden our infrastructure. I also spend time reviewing our cloud budget expenditures, optimizing our resource allocation to ensure maximum operational efficiency for the startup. My core responsibilities ultimately center on three critical pillars: continuous system availability, robust infrastructure scalability, and cost optimization. I am personally and professionally accountable for the structural integrity and operational performance of our massive e-commerce engine. This requires me to constantly refine our incident response playbooks, enforce strict governance, and drive absolute operational excellence. Let's speak candidly about the profound joys of this career, because orchestrating a flawless peak season campaign is an unmatched feeling. Watching your infrastructure effortlessly process hundreds of thousands of transactions per minute during a massive promotional event is pure euphoria. Knowing that your team's meticulous planning and automation strategies directly protected the company's financial success is deeply rewarding. Another immense source of professional pride is witnessing the professional evolution of the engineers under my leadership. Seeing a system administrator transform into a world-class site reliability architect or a confident operational manager is incredibly fulfilling. Breaking barriers and earning absolute technical authority as a female leader in a traditionally male-dominated domain remains a quiet, powerful victory every single day. Yet, the burdens of this role can be incredibly heavy, as IT operations is fundamentally a zero-downtime, high-stress endeavor. When everything runs perfectly, your work is completely invisible, and stakeholders wonder what your budget is actually spent on. But the moment a system fails, all eyes turn to you, and the intense pressure to restore services while losing thousands of dollars per second can feel completely suffocating. The sorrows of an operations leader also include the unpredictable nature of incidents and the constant threat of operational fatigue. Systems do not care about your personal schedule or holidays. Critical outages can strike at the most inconvenient times imaginable. Managing this persistent, ambient operational anxiety while actively protecting my engineering team from severe burnout requires immense mental fortitude and boundaries. If you desire to scale this peak and excel in this domain, there are critical architectural guardrails you must always respect. First, never rely on manual intervention to fix recurring infrastructure issues. Manual effort simply cannot scale in a massive e-commerce environment. Every operational process, from server provisioning to incident recovery, must be codified, automated, and tested continuously under realistic conditions. Second, never sacrifice operational stability for the sake of rushing a feature deployment to meet an arbitrary marketing deadline. Your professional integrity as an operations executive is your most valuable asset, and you must stand firm when risks are unacceptable. If a deployment threatens the system's availability, document the data transparently, explain the business consequences clearly, and hold the quality gate secure. Looking toward the future, the career opportunities for elite IT operations leaders are expanding exponentially across the global tech market. As traditional industries transition to digital-first business models, the demand for seasoned operational executives is at an all-time high. A successful track record here can easily propel you into premium roles such as Chief Technology Officer, VP of Infrastructure, or Chief Operating Officer. To those ambitious tech professionals aiming to reach the pinnacle of this field, here are my golden rules for true success. First, never stop learning. Stay deeply connected to emerging DevOps methodologies, AI-driven operations, and cloud technologies. Second, master the underlying business model of your startup, because a great operations leader doesn't just manage servers, they protect and enable business revenue.
See you in the next English learning session by Wisdom Studio 8.